Our employees chosen from the Goyim cattle must be of a type that submit to blind and servile obedience to our specialists and advisors who have been trained from childhood to rule the affairs of the world. These are not empty words. Think of the successes we arranged for Darwinism, Marxism, Nietzscheism, etc. To us Jews, it is plain what a destructively disintegrating force these directives have had upon the minds of the Goyim cattle. This is protocol number 2 in the book, Protocols of the Meetings of the Learned Elders of Zion. If you are living under a rock or you enjoy hiding your head in the sand, then this is not the channel for you. But if you care about yourself and the world around you and you think that no one should wield all the power, and you sometimes wonder what is wrong with the world, then you're in the right place. In the beginning of that book, there was a special request. Kind reader, will you please help to broadcast this message of warning throughout the entire world? You can do so by passing this along to a friend. Better yet, by having more printed and distributed, or by translating it into other languages and disseminating it into every corner of the earth. That is what we are doing in hopes of understanding why certain events are happening in the world, and how it's affecting us whether we like it or not, but surely have no control over. The protocols consist of 24 documents first published in Russia in 1905 by Sergei Nilis. In 1906, copies were placed in the British Museum. Jewish authorities naturally denied the authenticity of these documents. In an interview in 1921, given publicity in the New York World, Mr. Henry Ford, expressing himself in regard to the protocols, said, "They fit in with what is going on. They have fitted the world situation up to this time. They fit it now. Their goals and objectives are quite simple and very clear, and we all could see its impact clear as day these times. Control the world seems like a Benny and Brian plan, but not quite. They have a very detailed plan that you would likely see a fraction of in a movie glorifying America and maybe making Russia or North Korea seem like the boogeymen of the modern world. They are infiltrating all governments, paving the way to have only one government that falls under no jurisdiction but their own. That has no religion and no ideas but what this power says, and the world should follow blindly. This is a summary of their plan or protocols. 1. Creating chaos and wars through raising and feeding disputes in all societies. 2. Control the riches of the world and controlling commerce, industry, and agriculture. 3. Control the press and the media so that they can plant only their ideas into the minds of the public. And let's not forget schools and colleges and the syllabuses. 4. Sink governments and the people into debt, so they only care about what to put on the table rather than what to feed their minds, so they would follow blindly. 5. Spreading diseases and creating them to control the course of events in the world. 6. Create one worldly system that all systems run under by doing all of the above and creating one electronic currency that only they have access to control. Surely you can relate to at least 2 or 3 of these points. They are called Freemasons, and there is a lot of debate on their beginnings, but that is not our topic today. Today, we talk about how they choose their employees, the ones from the Goyim cattle. 1. He must be a free man, not a slave, as the idea of having slaves was normal throughout history. 2. He must be 18 and in other societies 21. 3. He must be capable and healthy and popular amongst people. 4. He has to be recommended by 2 of the Freemasons, and when he gets accepted, they have a ritual of acceptance where he blindly follows them inside pathway while being blindfolded, and the idea to submit to everything they say and then pledges to obey and serve them on everything they may ask of him. At first, they don't assign to him anything really, he only observes their meetings. It's said that they have 33 stages, and for the new member, the second stage, he has to make a name for himself inside his community, and they would help him do that so he would be a decision maker and that he would be utilized to the highest degree. You might think, why would a young man or woman trade his or her free will? But when you get offered riches and power beyond your ability or understanding, you would have second thoughts unless you have principles beyond compromising. A person who split from the organization once said that he always saw influential political figures and media famous men and women in their meetings. So, step 1 of this series is to always utilize your mind and think for yourself. They want us to follow blindly, so we should do the exact opposite of that. This was Dark Agenda, and beware of what is coming.